All right, this video is specifically for guys that were nerds when they grew up and they still wanted the hottie, but they just never knew how to get her. Watch this video. I'm going to send you a personalized, heartfelt message. All right, so if you don't know my story, my name is Benny, and I grew up. I was hospitalized twice for depression. I was a virgin until I was 19. Could never get girls, was always, picked on, couldn't look people in the eye. My social life was pretty much nil, up until my mid-30s mostly. Now, what's funny is all throughout growing up, all throughout being a kid, I always wanted to meet, that one special woman that, not just settling for anybody, but I always wanted to be with the exact type of girl that I always wanted, the one that looked the right way, the one that acted the right way, and that would just be by my side. It was a dream for me, but I literally had no social skills to back up this dream, right? I could never get it. I could never achieve that dream. Even though I always wanted, I never let go of the dream. So if that's you, keep listening. So because I had low confidence, I ended up getting on a Catholic dating site. I ended up marrying this woman that, just kind of fit the religion, kind of fit the bill for what my parents wanted. And we stayed married for 10 years. I had 4 kids. I gave it my best shot to live that life. And of course, it crumbled because it really wasn't in line with what was actually in here. So I got catapulted into the dating world mid-30s with barely any social skills. Now, what ended up happening was I went for this girl that was like the polar opposite of my wife. So my wife was like super religious, uptight, could never tell a dirty joke around her. And my next girlfriend after her was like tattoos, fun girl, wild, like really way too wild. And that girl ended up cheating on me. And of course, that was a lost cause as well. So here I am, late 30s, 2 wrecks of a relationship, no real social skills to speak of. And I'm confronted with the same problem that I had growing up, which is like I have this dream of being with an amazing woman, a hottie, like having all the stuff, right? This is part of my life vision, but I didn't know how to achieve it. And herein lies the difference between me and literally all the rest of the world that, wants what we all want, which is women that are in demand, but can't seem to get them, which is that at this point in my life, I went on a quest, a literal quest to make sure this thing happens in my life. So I read all the books, watched all the YouTube videos, and then I went on a spree in Atlanta, dating every single week, setting up dates for myself, grabbing phone numbers, like learning how to do all this stuff and applying it en masse so that way I could finally get the experience that I lacked for all the preceding decades of my life. And I want you to understand, this is something that anybody can do. But unless you make a quest out of it, if you're like me, you're the nerd and you just never did it, your life will literally stay the same unless you make this a quest, a point of focus, a hardcore focus. So this is my PSA to you. Get this going right now, and you too can accomplish the dream.